Today, we've got a really beautiful and simple story for you. It's all about kindness, connection, and a friendship that started without a single word being spoken. So let's get into this heartwarming tale of a boy and a dog. It's a great question, right? So much of how we think about communication is tied to what we say and what we hear. But this story, well, it kind of turns that idea on its head. It makes you realize that some of the deepest connections are made through actions, just being there, and a quiet, simple understanding. Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. Our story kicks off with a really quiet first meeting. Let me introduce you to our two main characters, a 10-year-old boy named Vihaan and a very, very special dog. So picture this. Vihaan is at a neighbor's house, and he meets this dog, Brunow. Now, she's not one of those hyper, barking dogs, not at all. She's gentle. She has these really soft eyes, and her tail's just slowly wagging. Her whole vibe is just peaceful and friendly. And this is what's so cool. Instead of barking to get his attention, she does something really quiet. She just gently brings her face right up to Vihaan's hand. It's like this silent invitation, you know? A beautiful little moment of trust. And boom, just like that, a friendship is born. No noise, no big, flashy gestures. Just a simple, shared moment of gentleness between a boy and a dog. And this right here, this is the foundation for everything that's about to happen. So that quiet first meeting, it wasn't just some passing moment. It actually sparked something inside Vihaan. Let's take a look at how it led to this really thoughtful idea, an idea that came from a place of pure kindness. This is the very first thing we hear anyone say, and wow, it's pretty powerful. After meeting Brunow, Vihaan's first thought isn't about himself. It's about giving something back to her. He saw how sweet she was and immediately wanted to bring her some joy. And he doesn't just talk about it, he actually does something. The steps are pretty straightforward, but they show you just how serious he is. He gets permission, he hops online to do some research, and he picks out what he decides is the absolute perfect gift, a soft blue duck. And this brings us right to the heart of the story, this surprise. This little blue duck is about to become a huge symbol of their one-of-a-kind silent friendship. You can almost feel the excitement building here, can't you? Vihaan isn't just handing over a toy. No, he's creating a special moment for his new friend, hiding the duck behind his back as Brunow quietly trots over to say hello. Now, this is what I find so fascinating. You'd think a dog getting a new toy would be barking like crazy, jumping all over the place. But Brunow's joy, it looks different. It's in the careful sniff she gives the duck, the way her eyes just light up and sparkle, and how her tail starts wagging faster and faster. Her happiness is absolutely real. It's just quiet. You know, this single moment, giving and receiving this toy, this is what really cements their bond. Their friendship isn't being built on words at all, but on these shared, quiet experiences. And now they're playing. Their game of fetch is basically a conversation. Vihaan rolls the duck, that's a question. Brunow runs and brings it back, that's the answer. It's this perfect, happy rhythm they've created together, all without a sound. So when you think about it, Brunow has her own language. Her happiness comes through so clearly in her wagging tail, her bright eyes, the soft little pitter-patter of her paws on the ground, the gentle way she holds her new toy, and how she just quietly follows Vihaan around. It's a whole vocabulary, and not a single bark is needed. And that right there, that's the whole point of the story. Their connection was so real, so direct, that words, or in this case, barks, were totally unnecessary. They already understood each other perfectly. So, as we wrap this up, the story leaves us with something to think about. It's a great reminder that friendship and love come in all sorts of forms. Sometimes the deepest connections we have are the ones we feel in the quietest moments. So it makes you wonder, right? Who in your life speaks the silent language of friendship? Thanks for joining me.